Alright then gang, so I think now I'd like to talk a little bit about Booleans, which is a new data type in PHP we've not talked about yet, and comparisons. And actually in the last video we've already looked at kind of Booleans and comparisons without even knowing it when we did loops. Because what we did is have this array of products right here, and we had a while loop. And inside this while loop we had this condition right here. This is a condition that we're evaluating, and that's either going to be true or false, right? If I is less than the count of products, then this right here is essentially true, this statement, this comparison. It's true, and we're going to execute the code. If I was like 20 and it wasn't less than the count of products, then this condition right here is going to evaluate to false, okay? And then the code isn't going to execute inside the loop. So true and false, they are two special values in PHP, and they are their own type. They are Booleans, okay? And we use Booleans to execute conditional code like this. We perform a comparison. That comparison is going to return some kind of Boolean, and that Boolean, if it's true, will mean this runs. If it's false, it won't run. Okay, so that's kind of the crux of Booleans and comparisons. So let's delete this bump for now, and let's have a look at these different Booleans. So what I'm going to do is echo both a true Boolean and also a false Boolean to the screen. So let me say echo true, first of all, and spell echo correctly, and save this, preview in the browser, and we see 1. We don't see the word true, we see 1. Now, before I explain this, let me now echo instead false and see what we get. And this time, we shouldn't get anything. It should be an empty string. So why is this? Why do we not see actually true and false as words on the screen? Well, whenever we echo a Boolean to the browser, we don't see the text true or false. When we echo to the browser, values have to be converted to strings. And everything that's output to the browser is ultimately a string of text or numbers or characters. Now, PHP, when it sees a Boolean and we want to output it to the screen, it converts it into either a string of 1 if it's true, or a string of empty if it's false. So in this case, it would be a string of 1 like this, and in this case it would be an empty string like this, and that's what it echoes to the browser, because every time we echo something to the browser we have to output a string, right? Every time a browser shows you something, it's essentially a string of text. A browser doesn't know here what true or false is, okay? So every time we output to the browser we have to convert things to a string. Now the reason it uses 1 and an empty string for true and false is because this, in loose comparison, and I'll talk about loose comparison later on, is a truthy value. It would evaluate to true, okay? And this right here would evaluate to false. So they're easy to convert back. So that's why it uses 1 and 0, and that's why we don't see true or false in the browser. So anyway, that's the basics of what these Booleans are, true or false. So let's do a few comparisons now and see whether they return true or false. So first of all, let's do some comparisons with some numbers. So the first one I'm going to do is echo, and we'll say 5 is less than 10. Now, me and you know that this is true. So this should evaluate as true. And because it evaluates as true and we're echoing that to the screen, it should be a 1 in the browser, right? So let's save that and preview. And we get 1. Cool. So yeah, this is true. Okay, next one. Let's this time echo, and we'll say 5 is greater than 10. And in fact, what I'm going to do is just a couple here. So echo 5 is equal to 10. So I'll explain this in a second. First of all, 5 is greater than 10. Well, that's false, so we shouldn't get anything on the screen for that. So let's just comment this one out and see if we do. And no, we don't get anything. Perfect. That's good. And now let's comment this one out. We're saying 5 is equal to 10. Now notice I've used 2 equal signs here. I've not used 1, because when you use 1 equal sign, that is an assignment operator. For example, we'd say something like name is equal to Sean, right? And we're trying to set the value of this variable equal to this. And right here, it's the same. We're trying to set the value of 5 equal to 10. That doesn't make sense. When we're using comparisons, if we want to check something is equal to one another, we can use double equal signs. That is what is known as a loose comparison. We can use triple equals, and we'll talk about that later. But for now, just double equals is fine. So we want to know if 5 is equal to 10. Obviously, we know it's not, so we should see nothing, an empty string in the browser, which we do. Cool. Okay, so let's do a couple more now. I'm going to echo 10 is equal to 10 and scoot this in. Save that, see what we get, and we get 1 because they are equal. Cool. Okay, let's do some more. I'm going to say echo 5 is not equal to 10. Now this right here, this is a negation operator. So if you want to see if things are equal to one another, we use these double equals or treble equals. If you want to see if something is not equal to each other, then we use an exclamation mark, then an equal sign. Okay, so 5 is not equal to 10. This is obviously true. So then we should get a 1 on the screen. Refresh and we get that 1. Cool. All right, so let's do just a couple more. I'm going to say echo 5 is less than or equal to 5. So I don't think we've seen this yet either. If we do a less than sign, then it just means 5 is less than 10, for example, at the top. If we do less than followed by an equals, it means 5 is less than or equal to 5. So this is true, right? Because it's equal to 5. It doesn't have to be less than or equal. So we should see a 1 on the screen, which we do. Okay, let's do one more. We'll say echo 5 is greater to or equal to 5 again. And again, this should be true because although it's not greater than, it's still equal to 5. So if we save this and preview, then it works. Okay, we get a 1. Perfect. Okay then, so that's some comparisons with numbers, and we're going to be using all of this kind of stuff as we go forward. Now we can also do comparisons with strings. So let's do a little comment saying strings. And I'm going to say, first of all, echo, Sean is less than Yoshi. Now you might be thinking, well, how can one string be less than another? They're not numbers. How can you compare them like this? And the way it works is if this letter is before this letter in the alphabet, then this is less than this. So this should be true because S comes before Y, okay? So if we save that, we should see a 1 on the screen and we get that. Perfect. Okay, next example. Let's say echo Sean is greater than Yoshi. Now this is the opposite, so it should be false, right? So we don't get anything. Perfect. All right, next let's do a slightly different example. We'll say echo Sean is greater than Sean with a capital S. Now then, what's going on here? Well, first of all, let's try this out. Save it. What do you think will happen? Refresh and we get a 1. So we're saying this is greater than this. So when we use an uppercase letter is seen as less than a lowercase letter. So this is more than this, okay? All right then, so next example, we'll say echo Mario is double equal to Mario. So are these things equal? Let's save it and find out. Refresh and we see a 1, so they are. Okay. Let's do one more example. I'm going to say echo Mario is equal to Mario with a capital M. And do you think this will work? Will this be true or false? Well, it should be false because M and M are not equal. Remember, this thing here is greater than this thing here. Okay? So that's how we can compare strings as well. Now, I did say I was going to talk a little bit more about loose comparison, which is this double equal stuff, and strict equal comparison, which is treble equals. So let's have a little look down here. When we use a double equals, we don't take into consideration any kind of type, okay? And by type, I mean data type. So for example, I could say echo 5 is double equals to the string 5. Now technically, they're not equal to each other, but when we use loose comparison, which is only 2 equal signs, then it doesn't take into consideration the type of data that we're using. It's going to look at this and say, well, okay, I can see what you mean. We've got a 5 here as a string, a 5 here as a number. Yeah, they're kind of equal. They're loosely equal. So I'm going to return true for you. So if I save this, we should see a 1 in the browser. Okay. Now then, if I comment this out and if I do the same thing, but this time use treble equals like this, this is a strict comparison. And that does take into account the type of data. So it's going to look at this and say, even though both of these are 5s, they're not the same data type. So I'm not going to consider this to be true. So if I save this and refresh, we should get nothing. Perfect. Okay, so that's the difference between a loose and strict equal comparison. Now then, obviously, if I do echo 5 is equal to 5, that's going to be true. And also echo 5 is triple equals to 5, that's going to be true, because in both cases 5 is equal to 5. And with triple equals, they're both the same data type, so yeah, it's true, okay? We don't need to test that, we know it's true. So that there is loose versus strict equal comparison. Now, a lot of the time, it's wiser to use this kind of exact match, this strict comparison, because then there's less room for error, okay? Now, I did say at the start that when we output Booleans to the browser, it converts them into these strings, which are 1 and an empty string. Now, I want to show you using loose comparison that this is truthy. It's equal to true in a loose comparison because they don't take into account types, remember, in loose comparison. So let me just echo out true is equal, double equals, loose comparison to the string 1. They are one and the same in loose comparison. So save that and preview and we get a 1. And I can do the same thing with false. So I'm going to say echo false is equal to an empty string, and that should be true as well because those two are the same thing in loose comparison. So let's save this and preview. And we can see we get a 1 there as well. All right, so there we go, my friends. I know that was kind of tedious and we did a lot of repetition there, but I wanted to show you all of these different comparisons that we can do: less than, greater than, loose comparison, strict comparison, equal to, etc. And talk about Booleans because they are a big part of PHP and we're going to be using them a lot, especially starting in the next lesson where we're going to look at conditional statements.